Today, again, we are going to use the book of 4,000 Essential English Words, volume of the sixth. This is the sixth volume of pollination. All right, so let's start. And this is the radio talk method class, which means you only can listen, okay, and speak. All right, so the first word that we need to study today is alleviate. This word is already studied, right? And today we need to make use of this kind of word, alleviate, alleviation. So crazy, okay, how do you feel? How do you feel about your day? How do you feel about today? How is your day, crazy? Are you okay? Are you having a good time? Yes, I'm listening, crazy.
Um, Today I feel so. Um, in the morning I work out. I get up um early and I go to the kitchen and I talk a lot with my mom about the trip my family will go on the weekend. And in this evening I have a party with my friends. That's my friend birthday, and um I'm so mm, I'm so I feel so happy with this. And we have a plan. We go to the park and we play the game or something like that. And I think that's very happy, and I think that's interesting day.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm sorry because I signed, signed. All right, that is the way for it to sign. But once you sign, it means you just exhale very, very hard. You exhale, okay, very hard air. So that is the way that you sign. Once you sign, you breathe out so hard. All right. So here, after I've listened to you, okay, I can see that you have been abusing the word happy a lot, right? You say that I'm happy, and then okay, today is a very happy day. And then okay, you were gonna talk about the trip, and you also use the word happy again. Instead of saying happy, how many ways okay for us to express the feelings of happiness? We can say something like this: great, fantastic, brilliant, or think of the word like on cloud nine. Once again, we see this idiom. This is an idiom for us to say happy. I'm happy. I'm so happy. No, don't say that in English. You should say that I'm okay. I'm on cloud nine, something like this. I'm on cloud nine. Or people can say that I'm okay in high spirit. I'm in high spirit. Okay, thanks a lot, Miss Lin. Okay, I'm in high spirit. The next way, okay, to say that you are happy, you can use other words like this. Instead of saying happy, you can say that I am thrilled. All right, I am thrilled. I'm thrilled. I'm so content. I'm thrilled. I'm so content, or I'm so delighted. This is a way for you to say that you are happy. You are happy, or in high spirit. I'm in high spirit, or okay, or I am just walking okay on air. Once you walk on air, it means you feel so good. These are the idioms for you to say, okay, for you to express your happiness. Because I'm so tired. I'm so tired from listening to my students saying that they are happy, but they don't know the other ways to express their happiness, right? So here, instead of using happy, please try to use these kinds of idioms. So let's go. Um, let's go. Wow, too much, too much knowledge at the beginning of the class, right? So here, the second word that we need to study is the word is astrology. And please don't remember these words crazy, okay? We need to pay attention to the word intense and severe or severe. But I love you, okay? I would love you to use the pronunciation of ear once it comes to this word severe. Don't pronounce severe because it doesn't sound formal or okay or excellent in pronunciation. Please try to pronounce this word like severe ear, right? And today, okay, we need to go through this word astrology. Astrology, intense, severe. So yeah, astrology, astrology. Let's go. What do you think about astrology? Here we can see the definition of it and the picture of astrology here. They are talking about stars, all right, or people's life. So can you tell me your thoughts, your thoughts about astrology? What does astrology mean to you? Let's go, Tracy. So, do you have any ideas?
Okay, go first.
All right. Okay, so once we speak of astrology, you speak of the location of star, sorry, the position of stars and moon in the sky. That is the meaning of astrology. Astrology, 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 astrology. All right. So whenever, what is wrong with my camera? It just okay. The signal is very weak, and the story, okay, the picture of me on the camera is just flashing on and on. So weird. Astrologers, see. All right. So here astrology, okay, for example, back in okay, uh, back in the past, like 20 years ago, kings and queens would depend on the position of stars in the sky to help them predict the future happenings. So that is the meaning of astrology. But today, okay, these days, people do not lay their trust in astrology. People, okay, human beings these days just believe in science and biology. So that is okay the reason why we cannot find any further information or any scientific research about astrology. And even in Vietnam, we cannot read any kinds of news about astrology. If you want to search for the blogs or news or articles or stories about astrology, please use English to research this topic. All right. So astrology. The question here is, I am speaking. Okay. So, I am speaking. I am speaking here. I'm gonna say something like this. Okay. So here, let's go. Um, show me a case. Show me a case. Show me a case in which in which you okay you you apply astrology to your to your future predictions. This is the topic for us. And once you see the word predictions, please try to use another word like this. Predict. I predict something. Or this is my prediction. Or is it predictable? We have the adjective which is predictable. If things are predictable, it means you can you can you can convey some predictions about the future. For example, you can say that IELTS band, okay, IELTS score. My IELTS score is predictable. If you say your IELTS score is predictable, it means your mother or the family have very strong crowds on guessing the score that you are gonna have after your IELTS examination. Yeah, so here, once you say something is predictable, it means you can predict the outcome or the result of those things. In my case, I have used the words like have strong crowds or have solid crowds. We have the word crowds. Crowd here is not about the surface of land, the surface of the floor, nothing like that. The word crowds here is not about reason, the reasons for you to do something. So you can say that I have crowds, okay, I have strong crowds on, okay, on the process to his death, which means you recognize, okay, the reasons which cause his death. So that is have strong or solid crowds on something. Okay, so we have another word which is happening. Happening here is not a verb. In happening here is a noun in English. You can say the future happening. I want to predict my future because some happenings in the present really annoy me. I don't feel comfortable with the recent happenings. Happenings here is a noun in English. It means những chuyện đang xảy ra. That is okay. That is the meaning of it in Vietnamese. What is happening, okay, around you? That is called happening. All right. So here, do you believe in the position of stars? And if you don't, please okay, show me the reason why. So let's go crazy. Show me your thoughts about astrology, and please try to define astrology at the beginning of your talk. Let's go crazy. So,
Um, my thought about astrology I think astrology is old about the stars and the planets, and a lot of people believe it can help them understand what happened and what will happen in their life, and they think it can show their feeling and their future, and um, they used the astrology, used the zodiac sign to make the choices. But and other people don't believe in astrology, and so that's all.
all right. You said that don't people, sorry, some people don't believe in astrologize. We don't have the word astrologize. We have the word apologize. Don't make words up, crazy. You have a habit. You have a very strong interest in the making up words. Look at this word. They okay. Look at this word. They say astrology. We don't have astrologize. If you say astrologize, it's going to be like apology, okay? Apology, and the action verb of it that is apologize, right? Apology, apologize. Very good, Gracie. Here, okay. I would like you to use the word predict and predictable. Why do we need to predict about our future? And is our future predictable? How do we predict future happenings? Three questions, Gracie. Is future predictable? And how do you predict your future happenings? Do you have any strong, okay, do you have any cases to demonstrate this, okay, to demonstrate the situation of future prediction? Gracie, please. So I'm gonna help you to find ideas, Gracie. Here, okay. It's all about future prediction, right? Future prediction. So this is my case. This is my case. Trong khi mà học cái gì ta? Luyện phản biện trong tiếng Anh á, để cho kỳ thi nói IELTS. Trong kỳ thi nói IELTS mình không được quyền nói là mình không biết. Không biết thì phải làm sao cho biết, không biết thì phải thuyết phục người nghe, chứ không biết rồi không thể nào nói không biết. Người ta kỳ thi IELTS không kiểm tra về cái kiến thức sâu rộng về sinh sử địa, hay là những môn khoa học hay những môn xã hội. Và kỳ thi IELTS đơn thuần là kiểm tra cái cách mà mình nói tiếng Anh thôi. Mình không biết thì mình bẻ người ta làm sao để cho người ta theo cái chiều hướng mà mình biết, đúng không? Và mình biết thì mình phản biện lại, hoặc là mình thuyết trình sao để mình thu hút được cái sự chú ý của người nghe. Và đơn giản IELTS là như thế. Alright, so here I'm gonna go something like this. Future prediction, and this is my case. And crazy, please remember to use these words in your speaking. Let's go. I'm gonna go first. Astrology. Okay. Once, once in the past, I didn't know much about science or anything related to academic knowledge. What I could do to gain knowledge about the real world was listening to my grandmother or my father, okay, or my mother's stories. After listening to stories from my family members, I felt so strange. These kinds of strange feelings made me very delighted. I was in high spirit, and the sensation of being in high spirit helped me to discover more things which were not taught at school. Firstly, I tried to find the meaning of the stars in the sky. And back in the old days, once we looked up at the sky, it was such an amazing and thrilling picture. Because once you looked up at the sky, you could see many beautiful sparkling stars and a very full and shining moon. So that was a spectacular view that you could never ever see in the modern times like this. So once I looked up and saw those sparkling stars, I always sent the best wish to those stars. Like, I wish I could become somebody in my future. I wish I could do more things in the future. So here, at this moment, once I was sending my personal wish to the stars, something inside me pushed me to find more about the meaning of the stars. So from that moment on, I decided to discover more knowledge and more news about astrology. And astrology helped me to know, okay, the meaning of the position of the stars. Once, okay, the stars were in the shape of the S, or once the stars were in the shape of a straight line like this, you were gonna find, okay, like 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars. If, okay, the 3 stars stand in the straight line like this, what is the meaning of it? So astrology did help me to to carry out exact predictions about the future. Everybody wants to know more about the future. So back in the old days, we didn't have a fortune teller. Fortune teller. Okay, boy, we don't have a fortune teller back in the old days. So we need to have something which belongs to nature, which comes from God, superpower. So that is That was when astrology helped me to carry out lots of future predictions, and those predictions about my future were correct. So I have a strong crown on my future predictions have strong crowds on my future becoming, and I can say that future is predictable if we understand the true science of astrology. And once we are so addicted to knowledge finding, we need to have some elevation pills. Once you read a lot, you are gonna have a headache, and your headache is more severe and more intense than other people. So at this point of being painful, you have to find the best way to alleviate your pain. And to me, the best way for me to alleviate my pain is surfing TikTok. I am strongly addicted to listening to music on TikTok. So that is my case, Gracie. In my case, I have used in my spirit, alleviation, intense, severe, astrology, stars, all right, predictable, and future prediction. So here, Gracie, you need to create a story in which people have to be drawn into the story. You have to excite me people by the way that you tell your story. All right. And please be careful of the word choice, because you always make mistakes in word choice vocabularies. So let's go, Chrissy. Show me show me the case. So
Um,
Chris
I
is sorry to interrupt you. I'm gonna set the alarm. Okay, I'm gonna set the timer, not the alarm. So you have let's say you have like 5 minutes to tell me the story. This is the maximum. This is the maximum time. Okay, this is the maximum amount of time for you to tell your story. But if you can make it short, like 3 minutes or 1 minute, is okay. It's acceptable. So let's go, Grace. So you have 5 minutes and 55 seconds to tell me your story. Let's go.
I see a lot of people use their astrology to help them understand their life and their future. Mm, they look at the zodiac sign and the birth chart to find the meaning of this. And um, some people believe that the star and the planet can show the best time to make the choice, the big choice, like start a new job or move to somewhere or getting married or something like that. And um I think astrology is also used to understand the feeling and the relationship. Mm, and people check this, use that to see what what will happen in their life, in their work, and in their daily life. About myself, I think I have a little believe that, and I usually read the zodiac sign on Facebook, or that's like gives my week will happen, and I believe that, so that's like a just to feel comfortable in the future. No, that's all.
All right. Here, Crazy, you say something about myself. We don't have this English phrase about myself. Về bản thân của tôi. That is Vietnamese English. That is not okay. That is not the proper English. So instead of saying about myself, you can say that to me, or okay, or in my perspective, or okay, of this topic. Về cái chủ đề of this topic. We don't say about myself, something like this. All right, so please be careful, Chrissy. It's much better, but it's not that good because I would like I would like you to use more advanced vocabulary. That is okay. That is my requirement for you. Okay, if you want to upgrade your IELTS score. All right. So yeah, look at this. Look at this. We have the word. The next word that is differentiate. Differentiate. To differentiate. Okay. How do we use this word? We differentiate between and a plural noun in English. I try to differentiate between these two ways of researching. So you differentiate between okay and a plural noun in English. Or you can say that I differentiate A from B, or I distinguish A from B, something like this. And the next word that we have to study that is disrupt. Okay. All right. Disrupt. And please look at this. I'm gonna erase. Okay, so let's move on to the next word. Number 3, we have the word like differentiate. Differentiate A from B, or you have another way to say that, that is distinguish. Distinguish A from B, okay, A from B. Distinguish. Differentiate. Different. Different. Differentiate. 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 Distinguish A from B. And sự khác nhau. We have the word sự khác nhau. Okay, whenever you say sự or việc in English, that is the word form of a noun. So if you say sự khác nhau, we are gonna have now this difference, the difference. But if you say the differentiation, it's not sự khác nhau in English. That is okay, sự khác biệt. Okay, cái sự phân biệt để tìm ra cái sự khác nhau. Thì cái cách mà phân biệt để tìm ra cái sự khác nhau thì người ta sẽ có cái danh từ là differentiation. The way that you use to differentiate these things from those things. All right, so let's use this kind of word in a case. Okay, so let me have a look back at the list. Oh, let's go. All right, so here in my case, Crazy, how do we differentiate astrology from science? This is the topic. What do you think about science? All right, and astrology, and how do we differentiate astrology from science? What is science? What is astrology? Okay, so here I'm gonna go first, and my timer. Where is my? We need to have a timer. Khi nói thì mình phải bây giờ từ đây trở đi thì khi nói mình sẽ set up cái thời gian ha, để coi cái bản thân của mọi người sẽ tiến bộ như thế nào. Thường nói trong vòng 1 phút mà phải nói ra hết tất cả mọi thứ. Cho nên thì trong những cái clip mà mình làm trên TikTok á, có 3 phút thôi, có 2 phút, có khi có 1 phút có khi có 30 giây thôi mà nói được hết tất cả mọi thứ. Thì đó là cái cách mà để mình xem coi trong vòng 1 phút thì cái khả năng mà diễn đạt trong tiếng Anh nó đạt đến cái ngưỡng cỡ này. Alright. Rồi bây giờ thì bên teacher sẽ làm trước, rồi Tracy phải thâu tóm cái ý tưởng mà Tracy có thể biến tấu thêm cái ý tưởng của Tracy vào ha. Let's go. Đó, cái cách mà học 4.000 chữ mà cái cuốn này cuốn khó nhất đó Tracy. Cuốn này là cuốn mà bị hack, gọi là cái cuốn mà người ta cho xài miễn phí. Một cái cuốn mà bỏ tiền ra mà mua, mà không phải là mua một kiểu mà mua sách đâu, mà cuốn mà mình bỏ tiền ra mua là chỉ có file PDF thôi. Cái file nó rất là chất lượng, thì mình phải học xong cái cuốn hát này thì mình mới qua nổi được cái cuốn kia. cuốn kia nó khó cực kỳ lắm, cũng là volume, một cái cũng là cái chương số 6 của sách 4.000 chữ viết bởi Paul Nation. Nhưng mà cuốn mà cái mà mua của tác giả Paul Nation cực kỳ khó luôn, chữ của nó cô động cực kỳ luôn. Giờ mình dứt 4.000 chữ của cái cuốn này xong nha, cái mình nhảy qua cái 4.000 chữ của cái cuốn mà ờ, phiên bản và cái giới hạn của nó, thì trời, học xong cái đó là chuẩn luôn á crazy. Rồi và mình sẽ lòng vô một ngày từ vựng và một ngày học đọc, và ngày học đọc hiểu từng câu á, teacher sẽ hỏi lại. Và em nhớ nha crazy, cái thói của em á là nó là không, cái là em hay chế từ lắm. Em chế từ, em chế từ và em chế luôn cách phát âm của từ luôn, kinh khủng luôn. Và mình khi học thì ai cũng chế hết, giống như là không biết nói đại luôn, nhưng mà cái cách mà nói đại nó sẽ làm cho mình sai phát âm. Thế vào đó thì mình hãy nhớ là sử dụng Cambridge Dictionary ha. Đó, hãy nhớ là như thế. So here let's go. Science and astrology. I cannot see, okay, I cannot see any differences between science and astrology, because basically astrology is also is also a subject of science. Scientists find out this subject, which is astrology, based on the true stories, based on the true situations, true past situations of people defining the places or the position of stars in the sky. So to me, astrology is also a science. That is the reason why I cannot see any differences between science and astrology. Speaking of science, people, okay, human beings have to spend a great deal of time on researching and making a list of knowledge, so that they are going to be able to educate people in different aspects of science, which is biology, okay, the history of people, or okay, or the way people are formed, the way people, okay, the way animals evolve from time, okay, to time. So that is, okay, science. To me, okay, science is knowledge, knowledge of the truth, and knowledge of the birth of people, or the birth of every being in this world. But astrology is nothing about people. Astrology is, okay, the the meaning of stars, moons, planets, suns in the sky. That is, okay. So that is the reason why I cannot say anything about the differences between science and astrology. So here, let's go. Rồi, rồi bây giờ thì mình nghe Crazy nói nha. Thì cái câu hỏi rất là đơn giản là what is the differences between the science and astrology? Câu hỏi rất là đơn giản, là cái sự khác biệt giữa cái môn khoa học và cái môn trời trời, nói đến tiếng Anh xong cái quên luôn tiếng Việt nha. Astrology là thiên văn học, đúng không? Giữa môn khoa học và thiên văn học nó khác nhau như thế nào? Người ta hay hỏi là môn khoa học là gì, khoa học là gì, thiên văn học là gì, thì mình định nghĩa như thế nào trong tiếng Anh? Rất là khó mà định nghĩa, đúng không? Cho nên thì khi mà em cảm giác như là mình thiếu cái kiến thức nào trong cái tiếng Anh á, thì mình phải dò coi coi nó có nghĩa là gì trên, và kêu trên những cái phương tiện mà mình đang có, như là Google này, hoặc là sách vở này. Mà sách của người Việt đó thì viết rất là hạn chế, cho nên thì mình phải đọc của tiếng Anh nha. Đọc sách của tiếng Anh thì chỉ có ở trên những cái nền tảng mà teacher sẽ chia sẻ với em sau. Rồi bây giờ thì để coi coi Gracie, ok, thể hiện như thế nào. Hồi nãy teacher vừa mới nói là không có kịch bản gì hết và nói sơ sơ thôi, thì em thấy được rằng là mình nói hồi nãy là mới có 3 phút thôi, rồi sau đó 14 giây còn lại là mình diễn tả cho Gracie bằng tiếng Việt. Thì bây giờ tôi Gracie, ok, nói như thế này về cái sự khác nhau giữa science và astrology. Mình biết thì mình nói, mình không biết thì mình phải thuyết phục cái người nghe làm sao mà để người ta bị cuốn vào trong cái cách nói của mình. Okay, let's go, Gracie. Show me the differences between science and astrology. Let's go. Crazy, your mic is being muted. If you are speaking, please turn your mic.
Oh.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna mute my mic.
I think about the science. Um, is about the learning how everything work, and it help us understand the work around us, like animals, plants, and all the earth. And there are many type of science, um, like biology, uh, chemical, and physics. Mm, and about the um astrology is our part of science, and we will learn about the space, the star, the planets, the moon, the sun, letters, and the people who learn the uh astrology use the thing like the telescope to look at the sky, and we will learn about how the stars are born, how the planets are moved, and the astrology will have us understand the space and everything in it. So that's all. That's I think.
We said that that's all. That's what I think. It's not like that. That's I think. That is what I think. That's all. Alright. Rồi khi mà mình nói theo hồi nãy giờ nghe em nói thì cũng tốt hơn rồi. Nhưng mà có cái là cái từ vựng của mình thì nó còn đơn giản quá. Và khi mình học á thì cái lúc mà mình tập á thì cái khẩu hình miệng của mình nó không phải là lúc mà học mà nhìn cái miệng người ta nói cho nó đẹp cho nó sang. Miệng mà nó đẹp sang đó là khi mà không dạy, khi mà em không có luyện tập á, giống như là trong cái không mà luyện tập á thì em phải chảy mồ hôi, hoặc là em phải vật vã,